Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again and thank you for watching our videos. I call this one My Car and the AC. You see, this is a true life story happened about 11, 12 years ago when I was still in medical school. As a serious student that I was, my parents just looked at me and said, let us reward this guy. So they now called me, okay, come home. That car that we are not using, come and carry it. That's how I got a car in my medical school. So now, I work with very, very intelligent friends. So, we have the understanding that there is an ozone layer between the heart and the sun that prevents, the harsh treatment that is being meted on the sun, So we decided amongst ourselves that we are going to help the mother earth, Mother nature will be grateful unto us if we generate less carbon dioxide. So we now decided that, okay, whenever we are traveling, to reduce the carbon dioxide being generated, we will burn less fuel. Now to burn less fuel, we decided that we will not be using air conditioner, AC, anytime we travel. Okay, it's not as if we are looking after our pocket. Oh, no, that is not the case. We are trying to help Mother Nature. But you see, in our country, Nigeria, there are people we call senior citizens. And those senior citizens, they have exception. For example, there was a senior citizen that was campaigning there. They said, when I win this election, no, I will stop all medical tourism. Nobody travels for any event. You have to treat it in Nigeria. Only for a few months later, this senior citizen now developed ear pain. Before we know it, he now went to London. Not to treat the ear pain, he went on vacation. The vacation now lasted about 105 days. Anyway, that is not the story. We, myself and my group of friends, we also have our own senior citizens. The inclusion criteria is just for that senior citizen to know how to apply very good makeup. They can support Manchester United or Barca or Arsenal, whatever it is, all is acceptable. So on this fateful day now, I now carried one of these senior citizens, fine makeup, set, get, Chester United, Barca. So I now put senior citizen in front. As a senior citizen, I have to respect the senior citizen, so I had to bend the rules more. So I now put on AC for the senior citizen. So 5 minutes into our journey like this, I now discovered that this makeup is fading away. Makeup starts to spoil. I was now like, what is happening? Senior citizen was now asking me, it's like inside this your car is very hot. I said maybe it's the temperature of today. Anyway, later that day, I now went to Musa, my AC repairer. This AC seems not to be firing well. Musa now went round. He now discovered that there is probably a leaking pipe, and that is where the gas has escaped from. So that is why the AC wasn't firing. Now back to my story. Myself and senior citizen now were now arguing. AC is not working. I said AC is working. A big boy, my AC will not work. AC is not working. That's how I arguing. Eventually, we now came to the conclusion that AC was actually not working well. So we now help Mother Earth. We now use natural breeze to conclude our journey. So that made me to now ruminate. I now remember the kind of suffering that I have suffered in these years, especially during my 100 level. If you did not attend IFE before 2005, you may not really appreciate this story. There is one small white form that we use to assign course form. About 1,000 of us will queue in White House then, Faculty of Science. So we now want to sign maybe Chemistry 101, for example, or Physics 105. 1,000 of us, one lecturer, will be in the sun sweating. But now there is a moment of glorious ending. Now, whenever we now enter Oga's office like that, the AC will now blow to your head. Yee! All the sweat that you've been sweating since 1930 will now vanish. You remember that song? Ọlọ́run Babalola, Ọlọ́run 1930, ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìyanu lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́, ó kú iṣẹ́ rẹ̀. But anyway, after you sign your course form now, they will kick you out. If you have the opportunity of going to the dean's office or the HOD's office or to the Senate building to do something, you'll be coming from that hot region now, hellfire. As you now enter, the AC will blow on your head again. Vroom. Now be as if you are welcome to paradise. When you have your 5 minutes, you have finished what you are doing in Senate building, they will kick you back to hellfire. That is how we lived our life. So where am I going? In 2021, If there is anything we are doing together, probably we are drinking beer together, eating suya together, or maybe even a telephone conversation or a round table discussion. We now stumble on the topic government. We're now arguing. Government is working. Government is not working. Government is trying. Brothers and sisters, government is like air conditioner. Either it is cold or it is not. All this argument. No. See, our economy is like senior citizens makeup. If there is heat, makeup will melt. Economy is in shambles. Insecurity all over the place. Banditry, kidnapping. It is better we start talking now before this thing will consume all of us. Anyway, on a positive note, where there is no argument about AC, I understand that Lagos-Ibadan railway system has just been inaugurated, and everybody that has been on that rail, they have one testimony. The AC is working. Very cold. The seats are very comfortable. The toilets are very neat. Everybody is enjoying the ride. The only complaint that has gotten to me now is that they are not selling gala on that train. So we beg the authority maybe to help us look into that. But it's not a good thing to sell gala on the train anyway. So where am I going? This energy, positive energy that has been brought by the inauguration of this Lagos-Ibadan, that is what we want to have in 2021. Commissioning of things that we not have to argue. AC is working. No, the AC is not working. Thank you. Bye-bye.